Hi everyone, this is really exciting. Here we are in front of a brand new experience at the Ark Encounter. Have with me Ben. Ben is the VP in charge of all our audiovisual services, and this is another one that you've been highly involved in, obviously. We opened the high-tech planetarium at the Creation Museum with the laser projection system, and your team did all that.
Yes.
And the 4D theater at the Creation Museum, and now the virtual reality experience. And in a way, this is sort of like, if you like, the planetarium. We have an upcharge for the planetarium at the Creation Museum. Everything else is included, except the zip lines. There's an upcharge for those because it's done by a different company. And this has been funded by someone external to the ministry. And so there's an upcharge for that, but actually compared to the secular world, it's very inexpensive.
Very reasonable.
And this is an incredible experience. You know what we'll do first of all? We'll walk in here. It's called Truth Traveler. And I'll get you to explain all about it, but you put on these glasses, sort of like Oculus glasses.
Yeah, VR goggles.
VR goggles.
Uh-huh.
And you actually go back and visit Noah.
We
and
take you
the Ark.
back in time.
Actually, it's like a ride because
is.
you actually get the feeling you're flying over the ocean and
Right.
into the water. And I mean, I've done it a couple of times now, and you actually feel like you're actually moving and flying, and
It's very immersive.
it's very immersive, and it is like a ride. You know, it's like when you go to Disney and go to Star Tours or something. You sit in that seat and you feel like you're really, flying through the spacecraft or through an asteroid or whatever.
Right.
But this is Christian.
Right, exactly.
And you're not looking at a screen. You actually experience it internally, all the sounds and smells.
And smells. We have smells. The seats themselves have, a whole range of not just motion, but they give you air blasts and the scent. So it's fully immersive. And then when you're in those goggles, you really feel like you're there.
Now these are the top seats in the world.
Yeah, this is top quality.
Top quality. And the people who invented these seats, they have a patent on this, but it actually blows a little bit of air on your face the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I suffer from motion sickness really easily in a car.
Yeah.
I didn't even feel motion sick at all.
The whole thing has been designed, even the show itself has been designed to give you moments where you can sort of take a breath.
Yeah.
So there's intensity, but then it gives you a little breath, and then the seats, like you said, they give you a little bit of air the whole time so you don't get that motion sickness or vertigo.
So we put someone in one of the seats there to show us what's happening. So we'll go in and see them first, and then we'll talk a bit more about it. You can see it's here at the Ark Encounter. We call it Truth Traveler. I love that little robot that comes down and introduces
He's
himself.
our mascot.
Mascot. What's his name?
We call him Pod.
Oh, you call him Pod. Okay. So let's go in here. Now, over time, you're going to theme all this in a
Yes. So it's sort of generic right
spectacular way,
now. I mean,
right.
we've added a few things, but eventually it's going to have a whole theme.
So this is actually the exit.
This would be the exit.
So we go in the exit,
Right.
right? See, just easy for us today. So we're going to go in the exit. So let's go down here, and we'll give you a little idea of what this looks like. So we come in here. So you can see they're
Yeah, so
sitting
we have a
in the
couple
seats
people in
here.
the seats here. They're actually doing the opening procedure. So
okay.
they're opening up all the seats here. But they've
So
begun the program.
once they get going in the program,
Yeah, the seats will begin to move.
seats begin to move, and so you can see we have a number of these little areas.
There's
all the
12
way down.
bays.
12
Total
bays.
48 seats in
Maybe we
here.
could do a quick walk down here and back. And so each morning it's quite a procedure
It
to
is.
switch it all on and get it all
Everything
ready.
has to be started up every morning.
Yep. So they're just getting everything ready for the day.
Yeah, our guest service staff is going through and waking everything up, basically.
Oh, you got to wake it up.
You got to wake it up.
Okay. I want people to understand this is as high tech as it gets right now, right?
This is cutting edge.
And so to have all these seats that they move, they prod, they move forward, they go up, they go
Yeah.
back, they go sideways. I mean, they do.
There's neck ticklers, leg ticklers.
Oh yeah,
It's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I know. There was a time when you suddenly see the water coming and you think it's coming under your feet.
Right.
And so they're still getting ready to switch it on here.
It is on, but the beginning is you talking to the
Oh, okay,
the guest, sort of
Holo-
explaining.
holographic
Yeah,
Ken Ham.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry about that, but you'll see a holographic Ken Ham at the beginning, introducing the program, and also I finish it off at the end and
Right.
do a little short message.
Right. Exactly.
Very short. But when
you
they
get the salvation message across there at the end.
we do. So, okay, so this is virtual reality technology, which is, I mean, something that is starting to become more and more popular,
It is.
right?
Yeah.
But you actually become totally immersed in it. So you feel like, as soon as you put the glasses on, you feel like you're in this little machine, spacecraft.
Right.
And the robot comes down, and you got to look around, because if you turn your head around, you see all the buttons.
Yeah, you
and
can
the
look at
lights,
everything.
And you look down and see monitors on the floor.
So we're in a time travel capsule essentially, and we have this host pod that takes us on our journey back in time and shows us what it may have been like, during the time of Noah.
So we go back and we see Noah and his sons and building the ark. We see animals coming to the ark. And then there's a couple of fun things that happen.
Right.
I don't want to spoil it for them.
Right, we don't want to give
We
away
don't give them
everything.
a spoiler. And then actually the flood starts, and wow, you get caught in the waters, but this special little machine, it's able to overcome that.
Right.
And you see some of the creatures in the water as well. And then you're able to come out of there and go through the ark. We actually fly through the ark. Then the smells come through the seat too.
They do,
don't
yeah. They come through the same area that blows the air.
Yeah.
The scent comes up through.
So there's little, scent capsules in
Yeah,
there sort of
there
thing?
are.
Yeah. And so you get a little bit of smell here at certain times. So as we're in here, I wanted to show you what these seats do, and you can see they're totally immersed here at the
Yes.
moment, and you get the sense like you're flying and so on, and it's vibrating and the seats move
Yeah,
up
right
and
now
down.
they're going through a time travel sequence.
Going back to
Going
the
back
time
in
of
time,
Noah.
yep.
Yeah. So, and it's fascinating that when you come to the ark too, the one particular place, you actually feel like you're flying around the ark. You feel
Yep,
like you're flying.
Absolutely.
And I see the little strap
The
at the
leg
bottom
ticklers,
there. Yeah.
So there's like puffs of air that come through here. We get the leg ticklers down there. The scent comes through there. And then obviously it's full articulation, so it moves in all directions.
So this really is quite an experience.
It
It's
is.
fun. It's funny to look at it from the outside.
It is.
And yet when you're there, totally immersed in it, it's just a totally different feeling. isn't it?
Absolutely.
You-
It feels
from
very
the outside,
real.
you just look like you're vibrating and the seat's
Right.
moving and so on.
But it all coordinates
but-
with the actual show.
Yeah, it coordinates with the show, and so you actually feel like you're flying, feel like you're going under the water and so on, and flying through the ark and coming
think
to
it's
coming to a screeching halt when when you see there's a surprise, a couple of
There are a couple of
surprises
surprises.
in the ark. So just have a look around the corner here for a moment too, and we can see this is how.
This is how we control the
How we control
the
everything?
whole area. Yeah. So every bay is represented here, and then we have the ability to. We select the bays this way,
Oh yeah.
and then we can start and stop them, and we can also see where the show's at.
Yeah.
And we have the same thing represented out there for guest service to be able to see.
Ah, okay. And so this is, well, it's probably at the time when they're flying around the ark.
I think
don't know,
so,
I'm sort of
yeah.
guessing.
That's about where they're
It gives you
at,
the
yeah.
idea they're flying around the ark, and they can see the ark. The thing is, in a video like this, we can't get inside the glasses and show them what they're
Right,
seeing.
you can't see exactly
And
what
you
they're
can't see
seeing.
3D and
Right.
feel like you can see what's happening. It's really something, isn't
So
it?
you have to come and see it.
Yeah, I have to come and see it. So this is the Truth Traveler experience here, virtual reality experience. It's now open at the Ark Encounter. It's quite an experience, quite a high-tech little, I don't know, do you call this a theater or what do you call it?
It's like a theater, but it's more.
It's more than a theater, yeah. We have all these different bays, as you can see there, and our staff are being trained. Actually, they have to be really trained to be able to operate
yeah,
this.
they have to become rather technical.
Yeah. So there we are. So Ben, this experience too would be sort of unique for a conservative Christian organisation.
Yes, absolutely.
And to have a program that actually teaches about God's word and the gospel, and oh, look at that!
They're really going through that. That might be the flood right there.
I've experienced it, but it's interesting to
just
watch it from the
here.
outside, yeah, and see what's going on there. But it's not violent enough to throw you out of your seat or something like that.
No.
So what age level would you say for this?
Well, I would say we're saying like 6 and up, but even at 6, it might be a little intense for some children. It's up to it's parental discretion. What they think their child can handle.
Because it actually feels real.
It does, and some little people may struggle with some of the motions. And when you're in there, you're fully immersed.
Right.
So some may struggle, but some others may not.
Now, this is not a program where you control it yourself. We've done this so that you sit there and enjoy the program,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to be
It's more of a theatrical experience.
a high-tech person to.
No,
yeah, it's more of
not
a
at all.
theatrical experience.
Not at all.
Well, there we are, and those glasses are commercial grade, aren't they? Not like the normal Oculus glasses
right.
that
They're designed
that
for
you
this
get
type
for
of
your
space.
home. Yeah.
Right.
So, excellent. Well, there we are. Let's go back out here for a moment. So you're going to be theming this whole area out
Yes.
here too.
Yes.
So right now we've got the basics done, so we can be open and we can see, what's going on.
Yeah, we're already working on
Yeah.
the theming. So
Yeah.
the design team, we're already working on it.
So we got it running. Wanted to get
We
it
did.
open.
Yeah. So today's our opening day.
Today's our opening day. So there we are. So come and enjoy Truth Traveller at the Ark Encounter.